Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel Bella, and this is my associate Blake Wilson. We are here to talk to you about an expansion opportunity for the Mars Wrigley Company. First, here's some information about Mars Wrigley. Mars Wrigley is a company that is involved in the manufacturing, distributing, and marketing of confectionery products, pet food, drinks, and other food products. They primarily serve distributors, specialty stores, retailers, and vet practices globally. A few of their highly recognizable brands are M&M's, Snickers, Dove, Mars, Wrigley's, Orbit, Extra, Pedigree, Whiskas, Royal Canin, Doublemint, and Twix. Mars Wrigley is a multinational corporation also that is privately owned and has over 130,000 associates in 80 different countries around the world. They operate in markets in North America, Asia Pacific, Europe, Latin America, and the Middle East. However, they are headquartered here in the United States and Virginia. We performed a SWOT analysis on the Mars Wrigley Company and found that the strengths of this company is its highly diversified geographic presence with highly recognizable and strong brands. This allows them to have access to research facilities, distribution centers, and factories that are strategically located around the globe, so they have the best access to suppliers and markets for new customers. As for weaknesses of this company, its private ownership means that there's not many layers of management and that decisions are actually made by only a few individuals. As for opportunities of the company, they benefit greatly from growing markets, including the middle class. Middle class is their main market they serve, and the greater the growth of the middle class, the greater the need for confectionery goods and pet food products. They also offer a large range of nutritional products that can help enter them into new markets. Threats that face this company are changing preferences of consumers, whether it's due to health concerns or sustainability concerns. The supply chains have to react quickly to these changes. Also, they are facing pressures from increased wages in the United States. The expansion opportunity that we are wanting to discuss is basically to open up a new factory in Ethiopia to serve the whole of the East African market. And this, we chose Ethiopia due to the high growth rates and affordable labor that they can provide inside the country. Entry strategies for this expansion is to build a subsidiary. A subsidiary is wholly owned and tailored to the community that it's built in. And we want to do this due to credit risk that exists in Ethiopia. The informal credit markets in Ethiopia are not very reliable places to gather loans, and that is where a bunch of the individuals that are located in Ethiopia will source their loans from. As a subsidiary, we can establish a management style, a method of operation, and corporate culture that fits the particular nature and location of the business and operations of Ethiopia. The structure of Mars Wrigley Company is that it operates through a divisional structure with different horizontal divisions between operations of Mars, which handles the confectionery products, Wrigley's, which handles gum products, and Pedigree, which will handle the pet food products. Different objectives of our expansion into Ethiopia is first and foremost to provide a wide range of jobs to this developing and growing country. They have a lot of different degrees and jobs that will be suitable for our factory that are there's quickly becoming a need and demand for these types of jobs. We also want to serve confectionery goods to the East African market and the surrounding nations that are around Ethiopia, as well as Ethiopia having exclusive access to Djibouti ports. Overall, we just really want to invest into this growing economy and build along with it. Now, for the strengths and opportunities of our company and our expansion, I will turn it over to our associate, Blake Wilson.
Strengths and opportunities for doing business here in Ethiopia is the fact that Djibouti is the neighboring country and having already established trade routes. Djibouti has a port called the Djibouti port. And from this port, Ethiopia receives over half of their imports. There's also Djibouti Railway, which runs from the Djibouti port all the way to the capital city of Ethiopia. Ethiopia's economy is growing rapidly. Therefore, they're already relatively open foreign trade. A restructured custom tariffs law that introduced low tariffs for raw materials and semi-finished goods products are in motion as we speak. Free trade agreement where special economic zones offer tax incentives and custom duty exemptions to investors. Now, moving on to foreign trade issues. Within Ethiopia, they do not actually have there's not an actual port here in Ethiopia, but they do have the Djibouti port, which they've already established trade with. Also, Ethiopia actually has some of the best airlines in the Middle Eastern part of Africa. Other concerns include infrastructure, specifically power. Energy is very much an issue here, and in building this manufacturing plant, looking for alternative sources of power will be key. The role of human resources will be to manage human capital by training employees to use our specific tech, as well as sourcing bilingual managers to establish Mars company culture, as well as keeping Ethiopian culture very much alive within the manufacturing plant. Now, as we previously mentioned with our SWOT analysis, diversified globalization has become one of our largest strengths. Now, requirements to coordinate a globally dispersed production system is a short list for us. Due to our divisional business structure, communication is not needed throughout the entirety of the company, but is needed through our specific sector within Mars Company. Now I'd like to pass it on to Daniel to talk about the projections for the future.
Thank you, Blake. Projections for the future of this expansion is that the factory will grow along with the economy of Ethiopia as more infrastructure, power, resources are added to this quickly growing nation. We are also hoping to face a low entry cost due to the fact that they are still developing and not fully developed as a country as of yet. We are also hoping to help increase the GDP of the country by helping East African trade and regional trade within that area. Ethiopia is very big on trying to build up their power in the region, and we would like to help contribute to that. Thank you. That is all we have for the expansion of Mars Wrigley into Ethiopia. It concludes our presentation.